Good morning, treasurers. This is your host Parthesh Shah, co-founder of Fintech, and you are listening to Night Snippets. In the international market, Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell is set to address Congress on Tuesday and Wednesday. We expect the US yields to cool down a bit after this address. US 10-year has closed 3 basis points higher at 1.37 percentage points, and 30-year closed at 5 basis points higher at 2.19 percentage points. Still, there is no relief and the yield surge is getting a momentum. Germany's benchmark 10-year bond yield rose to a fresh 8-month high on Monday as bets on stronger economic growth and inflation in the months ahead continued to put upward pressure. Germany's 10-year is now trading at minus 0.28 percentage points, which used to hover around minus 0.55 to minus 0.65 percentage points. In the crude oil market, the leaders of the OPEC Plus alliance, Saudi Arabia and Russia, are reportedly once again at the odds over oil supply management ahead of another crucial meeting of the group next week on March 3rd and 4th. OPEC's top producer and de facto leader, Saudi Arabia, would likely prefer the March 3 and 4th meeting to decide that OPEC Plus coalition holds the production flat, not easing the cuts in April. On the other hand, Russia will likely to be pushing for further easing of the production cuts. Remember, Saudi Arabia had decided to cut their own oil production by 1 million barrels per day for March and April and let others increase their supply gradually to support the oil prices in the pandemic-hit weaker global demand. Saudi Arabia is expected to use that as leverage for getting a deal to make sure that the production for April stays flat. This extra self-declared 1 million barrels per day oil production decrease from Saudi Arabia was one of the main reasons for recent months' oil price rally. Crude is trading at $66.25 per barrel. Short-term range is 64 to 67. Our crude's $70 per barrel target is on the track. In the currency market, dollar index or DXY is at 89.95. It has finally broken the psychological 90 level and is trading below the key level. DXY's today's range seems to be 89.20 to 90.35. Please note that the next big support for DXY stands at 89.20, below which it will take it to 88.94. USD CNY or Chinese Yuan is at 646. USD INR with a low of 72.29 closed at 72.49 on Monday. USD INR's range for today seems to be 72.35 to 72.65. In the domestic market, the MPC policy minutes were released yesterday after the market hours, and all the members have the following opinions. Number 1. Strong economic recovery is underway. Number 2. Food inflation has bottomed out and will rise from April-June, but we will not have last year type of abnormal food inflation. Number 3. Accommodative stance has to continue for longer if needed to revive the investment and consumption cycles. Number 4. Members were also cognizant on the sticky nature of the core inflation. Core inflation is without food and fuel, which are more volatile. 515 GS 2025 closed at 576 versus 570 the previous trading day, a straight 6 basis points increase in a single day. 585 GS 2030 closed at 620 versus 613 the previous trading day, a straight 7 basis points increase in a single day. Few of the traders have now started taking small trading positions on the hope that RBI's stronger intervention will come soon. The broader range for 585 GS 2030 for now is 617 to 623. From a technical standpoint, 623 has a very strong support for 585 GS 2030. 515 GS 2025 at 576 level is super attractive for us for another 10 basis point gain once the RBI cools off the market, but we will have to wait to take a long position. In the corporate bonds segment, in the primary market, SBI Cards and Payment Services raised 550 crore maturing on Feb 23rd, 2024 at a coupon of 590. Tata Power Company has raised rupees 400 crore on a 3 years at a coupon of 618. It has also raised 500 crore maturing in 5 years at a coupon of 705. Trade volumes on the secondary markets were low due to rising fear of yield increase. As you all know, we at Knight Research have been very clear in our communication to our clients to manage the duration risk. Now in this uncertain time, duration risk has become the most critical aspect to manage the risk of your treasury. If you have concerns for your provisioning, need some help, or need to shield your portfolio from upcoming wave of rising yields, you can reach out to us on 9930307466 or research at nightfintech.com. That's it for today. You were listening to Night Snippets with Parthesh Shah, co-founder of Night Fintech. See you tomorrow with the new episode of Night Snippets.